It's time to run and gun with the Lakin High Broncs as they take to the hardwoods for another action-packed basketball game. Welcome to LakinSports.com and Lakin Broncs Sports on YouTube for the live video coverage of Lakin High Broncs basketball. Brett and Sandy Hendricks want to thank the wonderful sponsors who make this live webcast possible. The Kearney County Bank and the Garden City State Bank. The Agency of Lakin and Garden City. Flashbacks Diner of Lakin. Lakin Grub. Shelter Insurance Gwen Wechter. The Golden Plains Credit Union. The Lakin Recreation Commission. Pioneer Communications of Southwest Kansas. Shorty's 2 Cafe. The Kearney County Community Development Ralph Goodnight. Hendricks Welding, Brad Hendricks, Lakin Hay and the Lakin Dairy, Fred Ripsema, D-Bach Metals, and the Stampede. To the courtside we now go with the longtime voice of the Lakin Broncs, Mr. Brad Hendricks.
And welcome back to Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks with you. Thanks for joining us tonight for our second game, the Broncs and the Sublette Larks. That's getting set to battle here at Sublette. Lady Broncs, congratulations to them with a 55-23 win over the Lady Larks in our first game tonight. The Lady Broncs improving to 3-2 on the season. Those of you that would be watching and those of you who have followed Lakin High School basketball for a number of years, many a great Lakin and Sublette game played right here on this floor. You look up in the rafters to our right, the old center court, the old circle in the center court of this gym before they laid a new gym floor. But I know I've been coming to games down here in Sublette since the early 70s, and a lot of great matchups. I had cousins that played basketball here as well, and a lot of great matchups between the Broncs and the Larks. And anybody that played back in those days know exactly what I'm talking about. If it wasn't Lakin, it was Sublette that was going to win the High Plains League tournament or be in the running. So Lakin and Sublette, a storied history in High Plains League basketball. Broncs back out on the floor. Sublette back out on the floor as well, getting set for this matchup. Broncs coming off a third-place finish at this past weekend's Goodland topside tip-off. Broncs with a win over Goodland by the score of 72-44. Sublette 2-2 on the season. They're coming off a loss at the Cimarron Blue Jay Invitational, losing to Southwestern Heights on Saturday by the score of 51-42. And that is all of the stats that I have for Sublette, because there was nothing on Max Preps. And so that's about all I have for them. But I do have totals for the Broncs. And let's look at some of them. The Broncs 3-1 under 8th-year head coach Nate Schmidt. The assistant coach is Matt Heidman, Taylor Lovelady, and Bryce Simon. Broncs come in averaging just over 66 points per game. They shoot 40% from the field, grab 28 rebounds, 61% from the free throw line. And on those rebounds, 28 rebounds, 18 defensive rebounds and 10 offensive boards. So the Broncs in double figures in offensive rebounds.
Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Two and a half minutes to go before we get things going. And while we have a minute, we want to, of course, always, we thank all the great sponsors that make Lakin Broncs Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com possible. Without their generosity, we couldn't be doing what we do. And it's a pleasure, and I can't thank them enough. And I ask that you visit their business, and when you do, find the owner, find the manager, thank them for what they do. Give them a call, send them an email, text, or whatever. But please thank them for all they do. We're going to take one quick time out before we come back for the introduction of our starting lineups. Bronx and the Larks renewing the High Plains League rivalry here tonight in Sublette. We'll be back right after this.
Home improvements that have had to wait. The dream vacation your family deserves. Even college tuition. Garden City State Bank can help you make it all happen now, not someday. With a home equity line of credit, you can borrow up to 90% of the value of your home, and the interest may be tax deductible. Plus, there are no closing costs, no application fees, and no annual fees. A fast, easy, convenient home equity line of credit from Garden City State Bank, a branch of the Kearney County Bank. Subject to credit approval, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube, LakinSports.com. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us for Bronx basketball. We're getting set for the introduction of our starting lineups. Once again, I want to thank all the great sponsors that make Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube possible. Our new sponsor this year, Shorty's 2, Main Street in Lakin. Big E, Eric Escabel. And I guess we can't let Little E go unnoticed either. Send a shout out to Eric Escabel watching back from Lakin. And let's see, I think we're going to have the national anthem before the boys' game starts here. Looks like the Sublette choir is gathering down on the floor. I see J.C. McVeigh, member of the Lady Larks basketball team. I'll tell you what, she's got a smile on her face, but Jared, in that game, she beat herself up. She's got tape across her left eye. She's got butterfly bandages holding it closed, and twice she went into the stands. And I'll tell you what, to go through that much and still have a smile on her face, that's pretty impressive. And I think she's only a freshman as well. She is. And they will go with the starting lineups first. Servando Gonzalez, a 5'9 senior, just under 28 points per game so far on the season. For Sublette, a 6-foot sophomore, Mason Unruh, wears number 2. For the Bronx, wearing number 5, a 5'10 junior, averaging a half a point per game, 4 rebounds per game, Pablo Ariola. For the Larks, wearing number 10, Miguel Hernandez, he's a 5'9 junior. For the Bronx, wearing number 11, Alan Martinez. He's a 6-foot senior, averaging 21 points per game, and he's also pulling down 7 rebounds per contest. For Sublette, wearing number 13, a 6-foot senior, Tristan Friesen. For the Bronx, wearing number 13, a 5'10 senior, averaging 2 points per game, 2 rebounds per game, Connor Hudson. For the Larks, wearing number 14, a 6-foot senior, Derek Dyke. And for Lakin, a 6'3 freshman averaging just over 6 points per game, wearing number 24, Coulter Oldham. And wearing number 24 for the Larks, a 6'3 senior, wearing number 24, once again, I already said it once, Ryan Garrettson. And I thought, well, I was thinking they would do the national anthem the way the kids, yep, they're coming out on the floor. So we will have the singing of the national anthem by the Sublette High School Choir. The Sublette High School and Middle School choirs with the national anthem. And a great job by that group. That was excellent. We're set to go. Bronx and Larks live here in Sublette. Bronx in the road, purple uniforms, black letters and numbers trimmed in gold. Sublette, the home white uniforms. Scarlet letters and numbers trimmed in gray. Bronx in the purple uniforms going from our right to our left. Set to tip things off. Tristan Friesen and Colter Oldham. Tip is up and controlled by the Larks. Mason Unruh with the basketball across the timeline. Bronx in a man-to-man defense. Left wing Miguel Hernandez on the drive, and he walked with it. Pablo, good defense. Miguel Hernandez, it wasn't touched by Pablo. He just got it caught on his hip. The ball goes to the Bronx. Bronx averaging 66 points per contest. Servando has it. Behind the back dribble, looking for space. Colter thought about it on the wing. Now drives. Layup. Got it. Bronx on the board first. Colter Oldham averaging just over 6 points per game. And the layup good by Miguel Hernandez. Driving the paint. Servando hits it and is fouled. And I say Miguel Hernandez, it was Tristan Friesen with the layup on the other end.
A little fast pace for me already.
Yeah, I'm already behind. Servando on the season, he's 65% free throw shooter, and he converts the and one.
But we should have known that ahead of time. We knew this was going to be a fast-paced game.
Oh, exactly.
That's the style of both these teams.
Mason Unruh, the drive, backhanded pass, shot off the mark by Ryan Garrettson, and the Bronx with the rebound come quick up the floor. Colter, three-pointer from the left side. That's off the glass, but Ariola with the rebound. He'll kick it out front to Servando. Left side, Allen. Allen off the drive, kicks it back out beyond the arc. Colter from the right side, takes it in the paint. The floater from 8, he's got it. Colter Oldham already with 4 points in the contest. And quick up the other end is Miguel Hernandez with the layup for the Larks. Servando's three, top the key, in and out, won't go. And the rebound stolen away by Pablo Ariola. Kicks it out. Allen won't look to drive from the left side. Now he will. Blocked. And Allen chasing down the rebound, knocked it away from Pablo Ariola, and it goes to Sublette. Brandon Gunter into the lineup for the Larks. In for the Bronx, Adric Gomez-Escabel. Adric, a 5'9" freshman, averaging just under 2 points per game. Miguel Hernandez in the near corner. Finds Mason Unruh out near center circle. And a touch foul out in front by Alan Martinez, his first. Well, that's going to set the tone. A breath might constitute a foul tonight.
Yeah.
And a charge call. Pablo Ariola set in the lane, and he draws the charge. Foul against Miguel Hernandez. That's his first. Man-to-man defense by the Larks. Ariola with it, right side. They work it near side. Colter on the drive, kicks to Adric, who dribbles back out on the wing. Now the lob underneath.
Begging for it.
Colter with the lay-in.
Great start for Colter tonight.
Colter already at his average of 6 points per game. Wild pass underneath. Pablo knocks it away.
Great hustle. Pablo has just been going left to right, up and back. He's been all over the place. Yeah, he definitely deserves a nice little breather.
Eric Munson into the lineup for Lakin.
25 is Eric?
Yeah, 25. Thing about it is, Pablo's not scoring a lot for Lakin, but he's going to do a lot of those things for the Bronx that you don't see in the box score.
Oh, he's a great, I guess not necessarily role player guy, but he does everything else that he's supposed to do out there. He knows his objective, and he's making sure he can do whatever he can do to help the Bronx.
Friesen on the dribble. Kick to the left side, and Hernandez walked with it. Turnover, gives it back to the Bronx. Just over 5 to go in the first quarter. Lakin on top, 9-4. Adric on the wing, up top to Colder, near side Allen. Allen on the dribble, looking for space. Head fake, kicks it over to Munson. 3, got it from the right side. Eric Munson averaging 3 points per game, has that already with one shot. Drive on the short baseline, shot good by Mason Unruh. Three from the left side, short by Martinez. And Miguel Hernandez with the rebound. He takes it up the far side. Now bounce pass near side to Mason Unruh. Right wing, Friesen, the drive, lays it up over Servando. Ball, the shot missed. Servando with the rebound. He's out in front. It's a 1-on-4. He'll wait for help. Now he'll fire. That's off the side of the rim. And Coulter Oldham comes down with the rebound. Bronx reset it as Servando backs up near center circle. 4 minutes to play. Ball knocked away, but right to Munson. Munson from 15 off the back iron, won't go. Dyke with the rebound. Gives it up to Miguel Hernandez. Across to Dyke. Underneath, off the glass, shot good by Brandon Gunter. And a timeout on the floor. Oh, 30-second timeout called by Lakin. That's twice now in Sublette's 8 points that the Bronx have been beaten on defense getting back. Yeah, you snooze, you lose, right?
Yeah, hey, you gotta tell him that.
Huh?
Said you have to tell him that one.
Well, he probably was snoozing.
Hey, there's a rewind button. You can go back and listen.
Hey, I'm only good for one tonight. Servando, the drive, squares it up and hits it off the glass. Servando with 5. Derek Dyke up the floor, drives past Adric and lays it up and in. Lakin's going to have to shore up the defense. Sublette getting too many easy looks. Colder, 3,
Man.
Short. Ball is loose. Tristan Friesen with the rebound. On the right side, crossover, dribbles it off his foot.
How it should have.
That should be going that way.
Because if it would have been off Allen, it would have been a kick ball because he did try to kick out. But
Yeah.
there it is.
Drive in the paint by Servando, a foul on Miguel Hernandez. That's 2 on him. Yeah, you're right on that. That would have been a kicked ball, which by the way they originally called it would have been Sublette basketball anyway.
Yeah.
But on the inbound, it's knocked away by the Larks. But I don't know. From here, I could see it off his foot, off the dribble.
Yeah.
Connor Hudson back into the Bronx lineup. Finds Oldham. Fires the 3. Oh,
Man.
in and out, won't go.
Is he going to have a night like Togan? Hopefully not.
Boy, let's hope not.
I think it's
That
on
foul
Connor.
will go against Connor Hudson, his first, team's second. Sublette basketball, Bronx with full court pressure. as always. Hernandez with the inbounds, pick up the dribble, now looking for help. Derek Dyke with us, sprints up the far side. Finds Hernandez, underneath, wide open, layup good by Brandon Gunter. Gunter off the bench with 4. Pablo hands it off to Servando. Step back 3. Top of the key, got it. Servando with the step back 3. He's got 8 to lead the Bronx. They lead it by 5. And a foul in the backcourt. That'll go against Connor Hudson.
His second.
Second foul on Hudson. He goes to the bench. Just like that, Adric back in the lineup. Mason Unruh. Derek Dyke, top of the key, 3, in and out, won't go. Pablo with the rebound for the Bronx. Outlet near side to Servando. 2 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Bronx cleared. Allen backing up. Now drives left side. Fadeaway. Got it! Allen Martinez with the fadeaway over Tristan Friesen.
And Allen finally on the board for tonight.
Derek Dyke with it. That was Friesen with it near side. Now Derek Dyke up top of the key. Guarded by Areola. Gunter on the drive. Top of the key, that is short. Allen with the rebound. Allen the drive, right side. It's blocked, but a foul called on Friesen. Foul on Friesen is his first. 4th team foul on the Larks. Foul was on the floor. Munson back into the lineup for Lakin. Adric to inbounds.
Great.
Serve. Threads the needle. Nice bounce pass by Adric to thread the needle to get the layup. That could have been a charge.
Yeah.
Very well could have.
There comes another one. You see 2 guys set up again.
Friesen with the loose ball out on the wing. Now they work it in the paint to Garrettson. Garrettson won't go. And we've got a foul on the rebound. It's going to go against Lakin.
Coulter, I believe.
Derek Dyke battling 3 Bronx in there. And that will be a foul on Coulter Oldham, his first. 4th team.
I think he put up 34 instead of 24.
Yeah. It's on you. You're getting credit for hacks, and you're not even in there anymore.
That number's retired, sorry.
Mason Unruh takes it to the far corner, out on the wing to Gunter. Now Tristan Friesen with it. Off the screen, Friesen from 15. It's off the mark. Holder with the rebound. Long pass near side. Allen on the drive. Got a foul on the floor. And I'll tell you what, Ryan Garrettson's a big boy to bounce off of inside there.
I've seen plenty of screens already.
That foul will go against Tristan Friesen. That's his second foul. Adric inbounds. Long out front to Munson. Bronx will set it up as Servando has it out near the timeline. Bronx are going to back out, hold it for 1 with 25 seconds to go in that quarter. Now down to 10. Top of the key, Coulter with it, thought about the 3, drives, kicks it to Munson. Munson with a foot on the line, missed the shot. Garrettson with the rebound. And the Larks can't get off a shot. After the first period of play, the Lakin Bronx leads Sublette 21-12. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the second quarter right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this.
Some commercials make it really tempting to buy cheap insurance. That's great if price is the only thing that's important to you. The agency believes cost is important, but protection is what you're really paying for. Rely on the agency to build the policy that protects your property at a price you can afford. Call the agency today at 620-355-6789.
21-12, the Bronx lead the Larks. After one period of play, Brett Hendricks along with Jared. Thanks for joining us tonight for Bronx basketball. Bronx and Lady Bronx back in action this coming Friday, the final game before the Christmas break. On Friday, the Stanton County Trojans come to town. It's going to be a big night for Lakin High School basketball and the history of Lakin High School basketball on Friday night. It will be Bronx basketball to start the second quarter. Martinez, Gonzalez, Oldham, Gomez, Escobar, and Munson on the floor for Lakin. Servando flashes top of the key, looking to drive on Mason Unruh. Backs it out. Drive, right side off the glass.
Great fake pass, hesitation.
Great first step by Servando.
Great first quarter as well.
Exactly.
There's a charge there, too.
Munson should have taken the charge, but the three from the left side by Brandon Gunter is good.
Oh, that's a... Oh, Adric called for the ball.
Coulter comes up, squinting his left with his right eye. Got a hand to the face. Foul will go against Miguel Hernandez. That's 3 on Hernandez.
16 foul, right? Yeah, there it is. Should be in the bonus after this.
I missed one. I've got 5, but Coulter with the free throw. Good first half for Oldham with 7 points. Chance to keep adding to that total. And then Coulter hits them both. Bronx with a 10-point lead. Oldham with 8 points.
Oh, my goodness. I think that'll go against Eric.
Foul is on Eric Munson. That's his first.
Oh, man.
Unruh takes the inbounds deep in the backcourt. Up the floor to Dyke. Dyke in the corner. 3. Gunter off the back iron. Won't go. Servando with the rebound. He'll bring it up himself. Gives it up to Allen. To Coulter in the paint. Coulter over Garrettson. Got it. Coulter already in double figures with 10. And the fast break ball off the hands of Garrettson out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Bronx. Their biggest lead of the half at 12. Pablo Areola back into the Bronx lineup. 6:44 to play in the first half. Bronx lead it by 12, their biggest of the half. Servando stops. 15-footer in and out, won't go. And a rebound to Ryan Garrettson. Outlet near side. And Friesen had his toe on the end line. And it'll stay with Lakin. Gage Lee into the lineup for Sublette. 5'8" freshman. Adric up top, gives it up to Allen. Allen the drive, head fake, and takes it to the hole. Nice head fake. He looked towards Coulter and then took it to the basket.
That's great. Get the defense offset.
Up the floor, Gunter. Lee with the shot, and he's fouled by Pablo. First foul on Areola.
Both teams will be in the bonus after this for the rest of the half.
Free throw won't go. Servando with the rebound, wants to push it.
Ooh.
Allen in the corner, almost drug that foot.
Got it with his fingertips there.
Yeah. Allen fade away, in and out, won't go. Pablo back out to Allen. He'll try from three. It's in and out. And Oldham with the rebound. Colder in the paint. Got the defender in the air. Now delivers near side to Adric. Now what is that?
That's a foul.
You know, Lakin's getting these breathe-on fouls out front, but then Sublette with the defense with the knee. Servando with the drive, finds Coulter with the baseline break.
Yeah, just because you don't touch him, if you're putting your hips or your knees out there, it still counts.
Lee with it, hands it off to Dyke. Three from the corner. Pablo with the rebound, gives it up to Servando. Servando the drive.
Oh.
Has it knocked away.
Oh, I love Servando's reaction. Just smiles.
You know what? It's one of that smile of what can you do.
Yeah, I love it.
Lakin inbound. Connor Hudson back into the lineup. Into Servando. Connor from the corner. That's off the flat of the rim, but the rebound comes to Coulter. Servando step back. Three, and he's fouled.
Great.
Servando Gonzalez with the and one after the three. Servando with 15 already. Is that what you got?
Yep.
And they haven't put the points up yet. That was a three, wasn't it?
Yeah. This ref held it up to make sure.
Okay.
They're trying to report the foul first.
Okay. The foul was on Tristan Friesen. That's his third. They haven't put the points up
They
yet.
still haven't put him.
There it is.
Schmidt's got him.
Servando completes the 4-point play. He's got 16 first half points. And a steal by Hudson.
Oh, no way. Oh.
The offensive foul will go against Coulter Oldham. That's his second.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, kind of extended left arm a little bit.
He was falling on his heels before he even got the call there.
Sublette basketball, bounce pass up the floor. Garrettson with the layup. Servando dishes near side. Allen wants to drive.
Good. Way to take that contact.
Some contact in the paint, but Allen finishes it with the basket. Martinez with 6. 18-point Bronx lead. Friesen takes it to the far side. Gage Lee in the far corner. Garrettson backs in on Martinez and lays it up and in. Second basket of the night for Garrettson. Servando the drive, left-handed layup over Garrettson. Servando with 18. Quick pace. Bronx do lead it by 18 though. Friesen in the corner. Unruh, 3, good.
Allen from deep.
3 from the left side, got it.
Full timeout by the Bronx.
Full timeout called by the Bronx. We're going to take one as well. Give us a chance to catch our breath. 3:28 to go in the half. Bronx lead it 42-24. We'll be back right after this. At Lakin Drug, their mission is simple. They strive to provide professional pharmacy services with hometown hospitality. Lakin Drug's experienced staff leads with compassion and utilizes modern technology to fit all of your individual needs. Whether it's prescription medications or over-the-counter products, Lakin Drug has the answer to all of your questions. Lakin Drug at 610 O'Loughlin Street in Lakin is a proud supporter of the community of Lakin and Lakin schools. 42-24. The Bronx lead it with 3:28 to go in the first half.
Hey, I actually got every point. Did my quick math right here. 21 in the first quarter and got 21 so far.
Gervonta Gonzalez leading the way so far with 18 first half points for the Bronx. Bronx with full court pressure. Brandon Ginter up the far side, double team, and a timeout called by Sublette and head coach Travis Leverett. He could see his ball handler trapped in the corner. He wanted to eliminate the turnover. Derek Dyke will check in during this timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We keep it here. Coming up at the half, we'll look back at the Lady Bronx victory over the Lady Larks here tonight by the score of 55-23. We'll visit with the Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway. Sublette basketball. Derek Dyke to inbound in front of the scorer's table. Finds Friesen. Up the floor to Dyke in the corner. Hudson, good job of getting back on defense. He was looking to trap near midcourt. Garrettson, bounce pass. Reverse layup, no good. Alan Martinez with the rebound. Lakin catching a little bit of a break there. Brandon Gunter missing the shot. Connor, the three from the far side. Missed, and the rebound. The foul will go to Eric Munson on the rebound, and Sublette will go to the other end for the 1-and-1. Pablo Areola back into the Bronx lineup. Mason Unruh at the line for the 1-and-1. Short. Oh, and the Bronx weren't ready for it. Easy rebound comes off to Friesen. Sublette has it. Derek Dyke out to Mason Unruh. Near side Dyke. Defense applied by Areola, and he walked with it. We'll go back to the Bronx with 2:38 to go in the half. Calder Oldham back into the lineup for Lakin. Gervonta kicks it near side. Pablo drives. Oh, he should have went up with it. Kicks it out to Oldham. Calder off the side of the rim with the three. Hudson with the rebound. Head fake. Calder drive past Garrettson and lays it up and in.
We have no scoreboard.
Yeah, scoreboard went out. So what time you got on your clock there?
2:18.
2:18.
And they got it. Well, there it goes. They got
Okay,
2:19.
it comes back. Thank God for memory.
That, right?
Calder, yep. Calder
So
with
he's got
14 points.
8 in this quarter, I believe.
I'll take your word for it. Had 6 in the first.
Yeah, so 14. Okay, deal.
Yeah, that's how my math adds it up.
Okay, well, we're good then. I was too busy trying to stop my clock just to see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Say if they felt like it, they could throw 2:20 on there and call it good, because a couple seconds did run off whenever it came back on.
Bronx with their biggest lead of the half at 20.
44-24.
You know, they can't really come to us for what the time would be, but I'd love it just once if they would ever do it.
I mean, we'd be the most trusted ones because we're the ones that actually have one sitting right here.
Yeah, Miguel Puentes into the lineup for the Larks. I know they wanted to do that one time in the High Plains League basketball tournament in Garden City. Blocked by Oldham. Miguel Puentes with the soft jumper, and Oldham just swats it into the wall. Dyke with it on the baseline. 3 on the right wing. No good. Alan Martinez with the rebound to get up to serve. 2 minutes as he crosses the timeline. Steps up 3. That's short. And the rebound comes off to Tristan Friesen. Friesen behind the back dribble. Got the shot to fall. Allen pretty much had to let him go. He was going to draw the foul if he didn't. He thought about it, standing up for a charge, but it just wasn't there. Crossover. Allen from 12. Off the backboard, too strong, no good. Oldham with the rebound. He'll give it up to Servando. They work it around the arc. Allen. Short. Long 3. That's short, way short. And Mason Unruh with the rebound. Unruh crosses over. He'll get the easy layup.
And like I've said before, that should be an offensive foul.
And a steal. 3-pointer, no good.
If the offensive player's the one drawing the contact down the court, trying to get in front, leaning into him, that should be an offensive foul.
Connor from the right side gives it up to Allen. Allen the drive, fade away, short. Mason Unruh with the rebound.
A little bit of finger on that one.
Unruh in the paint, and that foul's going to go against Connor. That's on the floor, though. There is no continuation on that whatsoever. It will be a 1-and-1. The foul was on the floor, but Connor Hudson with his 3rd foul.
Yeah.
Adric back into the lineup. 1-and-1 coming up for Mason Unruh.
Need one more guy off the floor here.
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Adric and Eric Munson back into the lineup. 55 seconds to go in the half. Bronx were sitting there with 44, 2:18 to go. We were just looking for a half a 100. Free throw missed, but Friesen with the Dyke with the rebound. 3 up front, no good. Dyke with the putback, it won't go. And Brendan Gunter able to follow it in. I'm amazed at the touch fouls being called on one side but not the other. Serve, missed the shot. Unruh with the rebound, he brings it up himself. If not a charge, that's a traveling call.
Take that. Yeah, I'll take that.
30 seconds to go. Bronx with the basketball, leading by 14. Servando walks it up the floor. Bronx will hold it for 1.
Oh, why is he counting? He's not even close enough until right there.
And a foul. Dyke with the reach-in foul on Servando. Foul is called. Servando goes to the line for the 1-and-1.
Yeah, that ref was counting, and he
Yeah,
was
there
still
was-
an arm's length away.
Yeah, there was no connection there at all. So Servando to the line for the 1-and-1. Got it.
is.
And Servando hit them both. Servando with 20 points. 4 for 4 from the stripe. The Bronx are a perfect 6 for 6 in this first half. Dyke sprints up the far side. Dish into the corner. Unruh stops. Jumper from 15. Got it.
Ooh. Barely tipped the front of the rim. I think he might have got it off. Might have been just a little too late.
That'll do it for our first half, but a wild first half. The Bronx lead it by the score of 46-32. Take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll give you the first half totals. We'll be back right after this.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com. Red Ripsimo established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
Welcome back to Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. Brett Hendricks along with Jared. We're at the half. The Bronx lead at 46-32. Let's look at the first half numbers. First for the Larks. They were led off the bench by number 3, Brandon Gunter, with 9 points. Mason Unruh following with 6 points. Tristan Friesland with 4. Miguel Hernandez, Derek Dyke, and Gage Lee, all with 2 points apiece for Sublette. In the first half, Sublette 0 for 3 from the free throw line. For the Bronx, a huge first half for Servando Gonzalez, leading the way with 20 points. Another great half for Coulter Oldham. He follows with 14 points. Alan Martinez with 9, and Eric Munson with 3. Coulter is 2 for 2 from the stripe. Servando 4 for 4 from the stripe. The Bronx perfect from the charity stripe in the first half, 6 for 6. We're now going to hand it off to Coach Holloway, and we'll talk about the Lady Bronx victory earlier tonight. Once again, the Bronx lead it by the score of 46-32. Now we're joined by Lady Bronx head coach J.C. Holloway. Coach, congratulations, a big win on the road after a long weekend, 3 games in a row. Now, I'd say long weekend just because the Lady Bronx with 3 straight games in 3 days. Always a tough stretch early in the season, but a nice road win to bounce back.
Yeah, we started out a little slow, a little sluggish, but definitely got after it in the second quarter and the rest of the way. And we're really proud of the girls for coming back, like you said, off of a rough weekend a little bit.
Lady Bronx, like you said, got off to a slow start and only led by 2 at the end of the first quarter. Were able to get some separation in the middle quarters in the second and third and go on to a 32-point win. But I like the balanced scoring tonight. Sarah Wright coming alive tonight. We've got her for 17, but I'll tell you what, that's the type of night that you like to see out of your point guard.
Yeah, definitely, and she did a good job handling it, getting us into our offense, and that's what we were looking for this last weekend, and we really think that she has a chance to be a great player for us, and we need her to score like that, and she's shot it well in practice. I'm glad to see that confidence come from shooting it well in the game.
Well, she's always been one of those sneaky, streaky shooters. She does a lot of good things well, but it seems like at times she's maybe doesn't have the confidence to shoot. Her second three-pointer in the first half, she just took it right at the top of the key, and it was off the dribbles like I'm putting this ball up, and it was nothing but net. But you could just see with every shot she put up, she was gaining more and more confidence.
Yeah, and that's nice. And I guess a little compliment to coaching staff, Coach Kurt Leader, Coach Holly Myers has done a good job with all of our girls of trying to boost their confidence and cheerlead them a little bit. in practice and in games.
And the thing about it is, without confidence, you're not going to succeed at this game. You just can't just go out there, throw up a shot or anything like that. You've got to have confidence in yourself, or you're pretty much wasting your time. But tonight, I saw smiles on the girls' face. The confidence was there, but they were enjoying themselves tonight.
Well, you must be talking after the first 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was rough, and it took us a little bit to get into it. But I was happy for the girls to, kind of see some of the things that we've been working on, as far as offensive sets, defensive press, and certain things like that. And being able to draw something up at a timeout, and they came out and ran it. I was very proud of that.
Balanced scoring after Sarah's 17 points, 8 from Sammy, 9 from Jera. Kinsey Loman-Fuller with 9 points off the bench. You got to like 9 points coming off the bench as well.
Well, yeah, of course I do. And they were mostly good shots. It was drive it to the rim. The one by Kinsey in the first half was a great job of understanding our offense and catching it off of a down screen and just sweeping the ball real hard and attacking the rim. It was really, really nice to see.
Sammy Vogel with 8 points. She went down hard. Player rolled up on her ankle, and there for a while, kind of maybe just scared her more than anything. She was able to go to the lobby, loosen it up. But with Sarah with 17 points tonight, I'm waiting for that explosion night from Sammy.
Well, I think so. And golly, she's playing so hard.
Yeah.
That's fun to watch. It may not be fun for her to be falling on the floor as much as she does, but it's usually a dive on the floor. It's a hustle play. It's not that she's getting tripped or anything or losing her balance. She just plays so hard. And you're right. It'll be nice when we're able to get it down to her a lot and get some of those points under the basket for her as well.
And with her and Brooke Roth, I really think the Lady Broncs have 2 bookends underneath the basket that can do a lot of great things. But I don't know, this is probably just my observation, but it's just a situation, a part of the game that they're still probably trying to learn.
Oh, it is, and they're doing a good job of it. It's a team effort, but the team effort is understanding that guards need to do their job and bigs need to do their job, and somewhere in the middle we meet and we all do our jobs, and it's going to look like tonight a little bit.
Everybody does their job. It's going to count as a W. One hard luck player right now for Lakin that's really on a roller coaster is Tegan.
Yeah.
Jared made the comment during the basketball game tonight. She finished with 2 points, but he says every one of her shots tonight had hit every part of every rim she shot at. She just could not get that shooter's roll tonight.
Yeah, she's struggling a little bit, and I think she's pressing. She's trying to get 10 points on one shot a little bit. And understandably, she's the one that came back with the most experience and definitely the most scoring from last year for us. So it'll come for her, I definitely think. If we can get Sarah, Jera, and Tegan all on the same night and then have anything from our post players, Sammy and Brooke and Anna Sophie, then golly, we got a chance to be pretty good. We, and tonight, we took care of the ball. We didn't have a lot of turnovers. That helps.
And like you said, there's going to be a night where it all comes together, and as a fan, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to call it. But, hey, a great bounce-back win after a loss to end the tournament the other day. But going to get a couple more days off. We're right back at it home on Friday.
Yeah, I may have to let Coach Leader and Coach Myers come up here one time.
We could do that.
Huh? Don't you think?
We can do that.
See what they have to say?
Yes, we can do that. I know, you head coach is probably going to get tired of seeing me all season long.
It's good.
So,
I love it. It's basketball. I'll talk basketball all day long.
That's the
all
thing.
Night too.
That's what I told Jared. I said, we only have 10 minutes at half. Me and Coach Schmidt always talk past the buzzer, and we're about to do the same thing here too. I can sit here and talk basketball and talk memories and history and this and that. And, we could do – if I figure out how to do it maybe during the game, but people watching at home probably would get tired of it. But we could figure it out and do it as well. But, Coach, congratulations on the big win. Have a great week. We'll talk to you on Friday.
Appreciate it.
You bet. Lady Bronc head coach J.C. Holloway. Once again, the Lady Broncs winning it tonight by the score of 55-23, and they push their record to 3-2 on the season. We start the second half. The Broncs with a 46-32 lead over Sublette. Sublette will have the basketball in our second half, and a traveling violation right off the bat, and the Broncs will get the ball back. Broncs in the road purple uniforms going from our left to our right in our second half. Jared back in with us. Thanks for something to drink. I definitely needed it. Pablo the drive from the left side, dishes out to Coulter. Coulter looking to drive, and he walked with it. I've come to the conclusion that the officials are going to let them bang inside. There's going to be some bumping. You're just not going to do it out front.
Yeah.
Because there was some contact there that forced Coulter a little off balance to walk with it. Servando running up the floor with Hernandez. Hernandez throws it away. And Mason Unruh chasing it down, but the only opportunity he had was to just scoop it out of bounds and turn it over to the Broncs. So it's one of those things as a player, if they figure that out, we can't touch out front, but expect some contact underneath, I guess that's how you play. And a 5-second count. Oh,
that was a little quick.
Well, it was coming.
I may not have just been paying attention when he actually handed it to him.
It was close. Unruh up the near side. Wide open underneath. The shot missed. Coulter's going to be called over the back. And on Coulter, that's his third foul. If there's one thing the Broncs have not done well tonight, and that is letting a guy get free underneath. They have not done a good job in Sublette's transition. And that really wasn't transition other than just driving, pushing the ball up the floor on the offense. In the corner, head fake, Unruh steps back. He'll find Tristan Friesen. Friesen drive, layup off the left side. In and out, won't go. Coulter clears the rebound, gives it up to Servando. Servando stops top of the key, right wing to Allen. Give it up to Hudson. Hudson in the paint. Over to Oldham. Oldham stops. 12-footer. Got it. Assist to Hudson. Oldham with 16 points. Up the floor. Stolen away by Servando. Oh, the pass intended for Allen. They're going to get the foul. That'll be on Derek Dyke, I believe. Not a good pass by Servando. He threw it at his knees.
Yeah. I think the foul calls him a little bit out of position, but
could have been.
Still was a low pass.
Hudson with the long inbounds finds Adric. Adric just back into the ballgame for Lakin.
And I think that would have been Connor's little corner three.
Coulter
right
from the corner drives, and he's fouled by Garrettson. Yeah, and you know what? You could tell by Servando's body language he missed that one.
Yeah. That's all right. They'll find a way to make it up.
Foul on Ryan Garrettson, his first. I was wondering if Coulter was in the act of shooting. I thought he was, but you just never can tell.
I think he was trying. He couldn't get it up past him.
Yeah, Coulter hits the first free throw. And that one's short off the front of the rim, but Coulter, let's see, 17? And a foul in the backcourt. I believe that'll be on Adric, and it is. First foul on Adric.
Yeah, 17.
Send a shout out to Eric Escabel, Little E, watching back from Lakin. Part of that. Well, Lakin will get the steal. Oldham looking to drive. Dishes to Martinez. Oh, layup won't go. Adric with the rebound, kicks it out to serve. Hudson, three from the corner. Got it!
He was getting it back.
Connor Hudson with the three from the corner.
I told you, serve would make up for it eventually.
Back to a 20-point lead for the Broncs. The layup no good. Coulter cleared the rebound. Up the floor, knocked away by Miguel Hernandez. The Broncs will inbound on the far sideline. Good start to the second half for the Broncs. They've scored 6 straight. Brandon Ginter back into the Lark lineup. Also into the lineup is Miguel Puentes. Servando penetrates, kicks it out to Oldham. 3, left side, got it. 55-32, the Bronx in front. Colder Oldham with 20 points. And Colder with a steal at midcourt. Takes it up the left side. Oh, and he's going to be called on the baseline. He tried to slip back in. Looked like Miguel Puentes got a hand on that ball.
Looked like Coulter was trying to dunk that ball.
I was wondering, I kind of thought the same thing. Friesen and Garrettson back in.
Just enough where he lost control of it.
Yeah.
That might have been pretty nice.
Sublette basketball. Bronx leading by 23, their biggest lead of the game. And the pass over the head of Ryan Garrettson. And it goes back to the Bronx. 5:14 to go, third quarter. You know, you look at the style of both of these teams, and they like to get up and down the floor. But I think if a team wants to run with the Bronx, that plays in the Bronx favor. Servando, 3, in and out, won't go. And Mason Unruh with the rebound. He'll take it up the far side. Now back to Hernandez. Across the timeline to Derek Dyke. Long cross-court pass, 3 by Unruh. Won't go. Alan Martinez with the rebound. Good job of protecting the basketball. And the steal out front. Tristan Friesen with the layup.
You can hear Coach Schmidt yelling down there, go, go, go. Got them back on their heels.
Hudson, 3 from the corner. Air ball. And the rebound to Miguel Hernandez. I thought it looked good off his hands, actually. Unruh slips free. But the Bronx defense gets back. Dykes. Turnaround, no good. Servando with the rebound. Servando brings it up himself. Euro step, too strong off the rim, and the Larks going the other way. It's a 1-on-3 break. Unruh looking to drive, and a charge.
There we go.
That was good defense by Adric. He just floated with the play.
Oh, yeah, he sat there, was waiting for the contact, and if not, if he was trying to go around, he was down in a stance ready to guard as well.
Unruh with his second foul, and like I said, it wasn't anything that he abruptly stopped. He just read the play, kind of just slid over, had position, and got the foul call. I'm not sure who called the timeout. I think Lakin with the timeout, but I'm not sure. Yeah, you can go to the replay. You'll figure it out, right? 3:59 to go in the third. Bronx lead it by 21. Still didn't see it, did you?
I mean, it wasn't really signaled very well, but I believe it was Coach Schmidt because he was the one talking to him.
Well, I guess we're going to play like it was Coach Schmidt with it.
Yeah.
I think it was.
I believe it was.
Lakin basketball. Colder from the left side, kicks it to Hudson. 3, rolls off, won't go. Gunter trying to save it in. He would have had it off Adric, but they said he stepped on the inline. Connor with the jump pass over to Coulter. Coulter in the paint. Foul before the shot. If that's on Friesen, that's 4 on him. And it is. 4 fouls on Tristan Friesen. Thank you, Mike. Colder on the inbounds. Fouled on the attempt. That foul will go against Miguel Hernandez, and that's 4 on Hernandez. So 2 Larks with 4 fouls.
And still in the game.
Yes. Well, Friesen is out. And the free throw by Coulter is short.
Coulter kind of looked like Giannis there last year shooting free throws. He was practicing his shot, and the ref threw it to him while he was practicing his shot. Except Coulter doesn't have enough power to throw it back to him and get a repass.
Yeah, only that happens in the NBA.
Yeah.
So hey, I'm not ready yet. You'll hand it to me when I'm ready, right? And he hits the second. Coulter with 21 points. Gunter with it, hands it off to Dyke. Pass on the baseline off the fingertips of Mason Unruh, and it goes back to Lakin. Pace started out pretty quick to start the quarter, kind of started slowing down a little bit. Allen, spin move, gives it up to Adric. Adric in the paint. Gunter blocked it. Miguel Hernandez with the basketball. Oh, that was near a travel. Unruh in the corner, off the dribble, stopped. 15-footer, no good. Martinez with the rebound. Takes it up the far side, looking to...
Oh.
Eric Munson back into the Bronx lineup. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Bronx have never trailed in the ballgame. Mason Unruh up the floor, stolen away by Servando. Left side, Hudson. Allen steps up from 3, off the front of the rim, won't go. Ball loose on the floor. Munson and Oldham
Lakin
diving
ball.
in, and it will be Lakin basketball. 2 freshmen diving on the floor to keep that ball in the Bronx possession. Munson to inbound for the Bronx. 2:28 to go in the quarter. Well, thank everybody for joining us here tonight on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube.
Oh. Had Allen wide open in the corner.
Inbounds off the fingertips of Connor. And Sublette will get it back. Noah Garrettson into the lineup for the Larks.
Ooh.
Unruh, reverse layup, good. How is that step not traveling? And I know that's
That
a
one-
Euro step,
That
but
one should have been just because he picked it up.
Servando top of the key, 3 off the side of the rim. Munson tips the rebound out. Martinez with the loose ball, drives in the paint. Floater over. The floater over Noah Garrettson.
Yeah, I believe he got that ball down before he.
Eric Munson
Traveled
called
with
for
it.
the travel. He
But
had to jump
great.
over Garrettson on the floor.
Great hustle.
Unruh in the backcourt. Ball tipped by Areola, saved in by Servando. Allen, the drive, and he's fouled from behind by Noah Garrettson. Nice hustle by Servando Gonzalez. I'll tell you what, you go in the stands here, it's a hard landing. These are concrete coming up.
I think that's our favorite word of the night so far is hustle.
Oh,
It's won both games. That's
They-
all we've seen.
They gave the foul to Miguel Puentes instead of Noah Garrettson. Allen missed the first one, but comes back and hits the second free throw. Allen in double figures with 10. Up top, Garrettson. On the right wing to Miguel Hernandez. Gunter the 3. Off the glass, Servando. Servando a 2-on-4. Now he'll wait for help with 1.5 minutes to go. Servando, nice job of just splitting the defense and
Great
lays it
first
soft off
step.
the glass. That's the thing I like about Servando on the dribble, that first step. Bronx do not get back on defense as Miguel Hernandez gets the layup. 3 from the right side off the support, and it goes back to Sublette. Ryan Garrettson and Derek Dyke back into the Lark lineup. 1:08 to go in the quarter. Bronx still lead it by 21. They led by 23 at one point in this quarter. Unruh with the inbound. Up to Hernandez. Hernandez missed the layup. Colder, a good job to tip that and keep it going. Now it's a 5-on-2. Colder layup. Got it. Bronx in transition. Colder.
What a showing here in the third quarter by Coulter.
How was that not travel?
Bronx
going to get that rebound.
You heard the shoes screech across the floor.
I mean, your foot slides out from under you.
Both of them, actually.
I mean, justice prevails. The Bronx have it. Bronx lead it by 23. Servando dribbling out front. He'll take it. Left-handed layup won't go. Garrison with the rebound. Outlet up the floor. Unruh. Layup good.
I got 42 for Sublette.
I've got 40.
Oh, okay. I must have clicked it twice.
Okay.
I was just wondering if they missed one of the fast break layups or something.
Miguel Puentes back into the lineup for the Larks. Bronx basketball with 7.2 seconds to go in the quarter. Let's see. Adric back in the lineup. Pablo back in the lineup. Rondo across the timeline looking to drive. Kicks it in the corner, knocked away. Last touch by Brandon Gunter.
2.2.
2.2. I'd inbound it to Colder right here.
Oh, yeah.
They give it to Serve. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
No foul called.
He's shaking his head no when his whole arms went down.
He couldn't even get the ball halfway there.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Take us a quarter then.
That's the end of the third quarter. The Bronx lead it by the score of 61-40. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the final 8 minutes right here on Lakin Bronx Sports YouTube. We'll be back right after this.
They said this place was too isolated to call home. They said it was too remote to build a community. And then one day, a farmer strung a copper wire from one fence post to another and changed everything. We didn't build the communities of Southwest Kansas. No, we just brought them together.
(61-40), the Bronx lead the Larks. And I don't understand why the official goes to explain something to the Bronx as they come out. But Sublette basketball. Foul situation, the Bronx with just 2 second half fouls. Sublette, their next foul will put the Bronx in the bonus. Dyke deep in the backcourt, working against Martinez. There's a walk.
There we go.
There we go. Good defense by Oldham. Got a hand in there. And Friesen walked with it.
Connor.
Hudson long right side off the front of the rim. Rebound comes off to Connor. Finds Servando. Servando, the floater in the lane. Got it. Nice running floating shot in the lane by Servando. Servando with 24 points. And Miguel Hernandez quick up the other end. Allen well beyond the arc. Thought about it. In the paint, off the glass, got it to go. Up the floor, Garrettson off the glass. Like I said, the biggest drawback with the Bronx tonight is not getting back on defense as well.
Serve.
But Servando
Nice and easy.
made Sublette pay there.
Full timeout
And a
by the
full
Bronx.
timeout called by Lakin. Servando with 26 points. One basket away from his season average. A full timeout called by Lakin. We'll take one as well. 6:53 to play in the ball game. Bronx lead it 67-44. We'll be back right after this.
Kearney County, a wonderful life opportunity, offers a wide range of opportunities to residents and visitors. Hunting, fishing, camping, golfing, and bowling provide recreation, plus the Lake and Rec Commission provides youth and adult programs in Lakin and Deerfield. Explore the rich history of the county by visiting the Kearney County Historical Museum or the historic sites throughout the county. Take advantage of what Kearney County has to offer. Contact Ralph Goodnight, Kearney County Economic Development, or on the web at www.kearneycountykansas.com. Flashback to the days of bebop and bobby socks at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of bebop and bobby socks at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin.
6:53 to go in the ball game. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us tonight for Bronx basketball. Sublette basketball. Brandon Gunter with it. Over to Derek Dyke, who sprints up the far side, and Dyke will lay it up and in. I'm like you. I don't understand how that's not
That's
a
a foul every
because
time. Big guy cannot seal off the lane by pushing you out and then creating the lane for the other
yeah,
offensive
I'm
player.
kind of like you on that one. You could really see it. Servando kicks it in the corner to Oldham. Oldham looking to drive on Garrettson. Kicks it near side to Adric. Adric back out front. Servando now to Allen. Left side three. Off the front of the rim. Servando with the rebound. Leans back in and puts it in. Servando with 28 points. Steal out front by Adric. Nice
So
effort.
close.
Even diving on the floor tried to save it back in, but he was on the sideline. Long pass in the backcourt. Unruh just over the fingertips. Oh,
And
wow.
wow.
Adric goes down hard. And he's back up. That's his second charge of the night, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
That one, holy cow. I mean,
Oh, there's no doubt if that was going to be called or not because
oh,
he was sitting there for quite some time.
yeah, great job by Adric. You keeping track of charges?
Oh, yeah, I've been all season.
Okay, how many we have tonight?
Tonight we only
Four?
got 3.
3? Calder
Hey.
from the left side. Had it on the floor, now drives. Steps through. Bronx working it around the arc. Serve, ball fake.
At Goodland against Dodge, we had 4 in the first half and then didn't take a single one the second half.
Allen, long three out front. Off the rim, won't go. Gunter with the rebound. Gives it up to Unruh. Off the screen from Garrettson. Unruh drives.
Oh,
They're gonna. Oh, he
came
wants to
the
go up,
head.
but he's going to give the block to Allen.
Oh,
I thought he was going to get it.
that's just not right.
Foul on Allen Martinez. Board's got him.
His
Okay,
second.
no. It's just his
That-
second, yeah. Unruh at the line to shoot 2.
This is the first.
Second one upcoming. Miguel Hernandez back in the lineup for Sublette. Unruh hits one of 2. He's got 11 points for the Larks.
What a move.
And I didn't see that one.
Servando, nice little hop jump into the lane, laid it in.
And Sublette quick on the other end and another timeout on the floor. Oh, no.
A warning.
A
from
warning.
Warning on Sublette.
To leave the ball alone as it goes through the hoop. Let's see, Servando, I've got him. He's
30.
in for 30.
That's what I got.
His career high 34 in the season opener against Southwestern Heights.
Wait,
Oh,
I was going to say, wait, I was like, that's what the whistle is for.
substitutions for Lakin. Drew Patterson into the lineup. Eric Munson back in for the Bronx as well.
Drew, number 10, right?
Number 10. Yep.
Sure.
Servando kicks it in the corner. Munson with the three. Bouncing around, won't go. Gunter with the rebound. Outlet to Derek Dyke up the far side. Crossover dribble. Jump stop. Hernandez drive. Kick near corner. Unruh. Unruh the drive. He'll kick it back out front. Tristan Friesen, the three off the glass, won't go. And the rebound goes to the Larks. Dyke. Dish. Hernandez short. Gunter back up top. Unruh. And the Larks work it around the arc. Miguel Hernandez looking to drive. The runner won't go. Martinez with the rebound. Servando, top of the key, three, in and out, won't go. Brandon Gunter with the rebound. Miguel Hernandez missed the shot. Tristan Friesen with the follow. Servando hands it off to Connor. Three, right side, off the back of the rim.
Connor can just
Oh my goodness. They got, look at your replay. They got Eric Munson over the back, and there was a foot.
No, he pushed.
Did he?
Yeah.
I saw space.
Well, he had his hand in the center of his back.
That's 3 fouls on Eric Munson.
There you go. It wasn't much, but
No. 3:55 to play. Bronx up by 20. Under the drive, stops in front of Martinez, over to Friesen. Friesen stops in the paint, hits it. Servando off the right elbow. Oldham looking to drive right side, steps in up on Garrettson, missed the shot. Might have been looking for some contact. Friesen up the floor. Unruh stops in the corner. Garrettson, the layup, good.
Bronx got to pick it up here a little bit.
Servando, three. Off the back iron, won't go. Gunter with the rebound. 3:10 to play. Bronx now only lead it by 16. Three in the corner. It's a 13-point game now.
There you go, Servando.
And Servando quick up the other end to stop the bleeding.
Should be full timeout, last one. Yeah.
Servando now with 32 points, but I'll tell you what, you're looking at that lead. Lakin almost subbed in too early. Sublette ripped off an 11-0 run there. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. We'll be back. You're watching Bronx basketball.
A lot of action on the street today, huh, Willie?
Yep. Oh, check out the German V8.
Good car.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh, 64 dream car.
At Shelter Insurance, we insure all your favorite rides.
Oh, classic convertible.
And have since 1946.
Sweet pickup. Hiya, Muggsy.
Yo.
From Hot Wheels to hybrids, we've got you covered.
Hey, mailman.
Love those shoes.
Hey, where you going?
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
2:55 to play. The Bronx were ahead comfortably, 71-47. But Sublette, after a couple substitutions, went on an 11-0 run before Servando Gonzalez with his last bucket. And just like that, Adric and Pablo back on the floor for the Bronx.
Servando has 32, right?
I've got 32.
Okay, that's what I forgot to write down. And Allen's the only other one that scored this quarter with a layup, right?
Yep.
Or a two at least.
Dyke stops in the paint, gives it to Garrettson, reverse layup, won't go. Martinez with the rebound. Near side, Pablo. He'll hand it off to Adric. Now back up top to Servando. Bronx working around the arc. Coulter in the paint looking for help. Thought he might have walked with
He
it.
almost did.
Allen the drive, layup, got it over the rim and good. Allen with 14.
Oh, almost got a hand
That was
on it.
almost a backcourt. And off the fingertips of Miguel Hernandez, it'll go back to the Bronx. Mason Unruh back into the Sublette lineup.
Bronx also out of timeouts, which don't think we'll need them, but
Shouldn't need them
just
now.
putting that out there.
Martinez from the left side. The teardrop got it. Martinez with 16. 3 Bronx in double figures.
Great
Adric
job
on
by
the floor.
Shanky.
And Pablo comes away with a good job on the floor by Adric.
Like I said, key word of the night is hustle, and that's all these
Adric from the left side walked with it.
Right as soon as I was about to give him credit. Had to put my own foot in my mouth there.
And that's a big foot, too.
Yeah.
Gage Lee back in the lineup for Sublette. Now substitutions are being made. Ross Ryder into the lineup. Elvin Marino. Drew Patterson back in. Adric and Allen, the only two that had been playing still on the floor. Miguel Hernandez, the drive. Kick near side off the fingertips of Brandon Gunter. Out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Bronx with 1:31 to go. Tyler Holloway into the lineup. And Vincent Bocanegra.
All right, give me some numbers.
Holloway 14, Bocanegra 1.
Got you. We're good.
14 is Tyler Holloway.
Yep.
And Vincent on number 1. Vincent to 3. Right side, got it. 3 by Vincent Bocanegra.
Hey, we'll take that.
Drive up the other end. The foul will be called on Lakin. I think on Drew Patterson. We'll wait and see. No. That'll be on Tyler Holloway, his first.
Looked like Drew was the only one in the vicinity, but I guess I looked down a little too.
Bronx was just their
long.
5th foul of the second half. Free throw off the mark by Gage Lee.
Yeah, Bronx did way better the second half of keeping hands off, realizing what the refs were calling. Made little change in the locker room. I think they adapted well.
Sublette with an 11-0 run. Then the Bronx answered with a 9-0 run themselves. Bocanegra at the free throw line over to Holloway. Holloway gives it to Ryder.
Travel.
And Ross walked with it on the wing. (80-59). The Bronx are going to pick up their 4th win of the season. Drive, layup, no good.
Should be late.
Tie up. Elvin reaching in to tie it up and gives the ball back to the Bronx with 57.8 seconds to go. Bronx will improve to 4-1. Larks will fall to 2-3. Patterson across, right side, dish to Elvin. Elvin the drive, off the glass, got it. Elvin Marino with the basket. His first bucket of the year. Miguel Hernandez, the runner, no good. Hernandez with the rebound and got it up over the rim. Drew looking to drive, won't fall. Holloway with the rebound, gives it back to Patterson. In the paint, got it. Drew Patterson from 8 feet. Three from the right side and won't go. Ryder with the rebound. 10 seconds to play. And you could tell everybody on the bench, whoa. Drew was ready to take off. And that'll do it. The Bronx will win it by the score of 61. And with it, they go to 4-1 on the season. Well, we're going to add up the totals real quick for you while we take this quick timeout. And when we come back, we'll get a chance to talk to Bronc head coach Nate Schmidt as well. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll be back with the numbers right after this.
Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fantastic burgers, Coney and Chicago hot dogs, Philly, steak, BLT, and chicken sandwiches, along with ice cream treats like the traditional banana split, sundaes, shakes, malts, and cones. Dine in or carry out. Flashback to the days of Bebop and Bobby Sox at the one and only fantastic Flashback's Diner, Highway 50, Lakin. Fred Ripsema established the Lakin Dairy in 1997 and is now a leading producer of high-quality milk for human consumption. The Lakin Dairy is proud to be a big part of the Kearney County economy and community. With fantastic, dedicated, and hard-working employees, the Lakin Dairy prospers in the heart of, as Fred calls it, the Midwest Feed Shed. Always supporting the Lakin High School students, the Lakin Dairy, a verified premium operation, is honored to call Kearney County home at lakindairy.com on the internet.
Refinance your auto loan at Golden Plains Credit Union. You could lower your current auto loan rate by 2% with no payments for up to 90 days. Rates can be as low as 3.25% annual percentage rate. This offer applies to loans financed from another lender. Think of all the money you could be saving every month. This is a limited time offer, so stop by and ask about refinancing your auto loan today. Golden Plains Credit Union. Life with a touch of gold. Member NCUA.
84-61, the Broncs win it here at Sublette. Brett Hendricks along with Jared Hendricks. Thanks for joining us for Broncs basketball tonight. Look at the scoring. First floor Sublette. Mason Unruh leading the way for the Larks with 13 points. Miguel Hernandez and Tristan Friesen following with 10. Brandon Gunter with 9 points. Ryan Garrettson 8. Derek Dyke with 4. And Gage Lee with 3. From the free throw line, Sublette 0 for 3 in the first half, 2 for 4 in the second half, 2 for 7 on the game. For the Broncs, 3 players in double figures. Servando Gonzalez leading the way with 32 points. What a night by Colter Oldham. The freshman exploding for 23 points tonight. And Alan Martinez in double figures as well with 16. Eric Munson off the bench with 3. Elvin Marino with 2. Drew Patterson with 2. And Vincent Bocanegra with 3 points. From the free throw line, the Broncs perfect in the first half, 6 of 6. 3 of 6 in the second half. They finished the game 9 of 12. But, you know, it's week after game. We're expecting the type of outputs out of Servando. But Colter Oldham, the game plan must have been for him to try to take over in the paint, because that's exactly what he did tonight with a career-high 23 points. But it just seemed like he was the focal point from the start of this game.
Yeah, you know what? I think he needs to be. I mean, he came out first game of the season, kind of timid, kind of got the freshman jitters, didn't want to be aggressive, he just was afraid of messing up or someone telling him something else. I bet that's exactly what it was, just the pregame butterflies. Then he came out second game, came out in the tournament, completely turned it on. Yep. I think some of those upperclassmen kind of took him under and said, hey, no one's going to be mad at you. If you're giving 100% out there for us, we're going to give 100% for you. Doesn't matter how the game's going for you, we're always going to be there. And I think he got a nice little confidence boost and definitely decided to start showing out, and that's what he needs to be doing every night.
Well, you could sure see it, the confidence tonight, and a lot more confidence and a lot more maybe explosion off the wing, driving with the basketball. But a nice job tonight, and there's nights like you said. Colter started out, didn't score the first night, came back with 10 or 12 against Colby in the first round at Goodland. And, kind of had an up and down tournament. But tonight, really stepping in, and it'll get to a point that we no longer talk about freshmen being freshmen. They're going to have enough games under their belt that they become a player. You lose the freshman tag. It's still before Christmas, and freshmen still sticks. But after Christmas, it's time to strap them up. You're a player now.
Yeah, I completely agree. And you know what? I think everyone on this team's got each other's backs too, so there's not going to be a lack of confidence anymore now they're starting to get up and going and play some more games.
You're exactly right. Well, we're going to hand it off to Coach Schmidt so we can wrap this up and get back home. And
we would have liked, but you score 84 points and you win by 23, and you're a little disappointed in maybe your performance. I think that's a sign of a team with a lot of potential, a sign of a team that wants to be good, and a sign of a team that is willing to you win by 23, you score 84 points, and you're not satisfied. I mean, I guess it's a sign of a good team. So that's what I'll say.
Well, the thing about it is, I know how you feel. I feel it too, because the 84 points there, but there were a lot of easy buckets that Sublette got, and that's something that can be fixed.
Yep.
It's just I don't know, lack of communication, lack of focus. A lot of easy baskets for the opponent tonight, but it just seemed like I told Jared, Sublette tried to get back into it late in the game. You put a couple guys back in, and it was cruise control again. So it was just one of those games that the effort was there. You knew what you were going to get out of them, and hey, you'll take a 23-point win on the road any day.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I just didn't think we were real good defensively.
Yep.
We haven't ran much offense this year, but we're not taking a lot of really bad ones, but it's a little bit different team, and we got to have some guys take some questionable shots. But offensively, I don't have a ton of concerns. Just we got to be better defensively. We're just we weren't getting matched. We're giving up blow by. A team that presses, and if you're in our program, you know what that means, and that means that everything we do is about that. It's not a 10-minute drill that we practice. So when it's not real good, 18 points. I had 16. That's just where we are. Not to make any excuses for Al or anything, but he's got a blister the size of his foot down there. On the bottom of his foot, and I know that was bothering him a little bit, but those
days you don't look for a young player to make, but I'll tell you what, he's diving on the floor, he's stepping in, taking charges, and it's just one of those that hard work and he's buying in.
Yeah, absolutely. You look at the Goodland game and he has 9 points for us and makes some plays offensively, and then you look at this game and he's being a factor defensively and hustle plays and things like that. So, and what is he, 14, maybe 15 years old?
Yeah.